welcome to Friday My Life. It is Thursday morning for me, and I'm doing this all by my lonesome. I tried to coordinate with Alon, but the travel day just didn't make it happen. Meeting his girlfriend's parents, and they're coming from another side of the globe, so I'm going to go straight through today, maybe do like a half an hour or something, and then maybe he'll throw something on afterwards when he gets in and does some little solo bit. We'll see. But, basic plan, just going to kind of go through the questions and, talk a little bit, chat a little bit of shit, and we'll march on. So, Sakov, immediate thoughts after listening to the Monday pod, mentioned several players in the same price bracket, rank them for transfers in this week. So it Enzo, ESR, Sar, and Rogers, and one the cheap mid bracket. Not a ton's changed for me really since the pod. We saw those midweek games come in, and other than Brent Ham's defense being even worse, losing Pinnock, if that's even possible, losing Pinnock and Vandenberg, not much had occurred. No other injuries. I guess Eze is just the worst pick, but yeah, I still like Enzo, still like Sar. I think it's still Enzo for me would be my favorite of those options, and probably Sar second, really just for the fixtures. I think the fixtures make a big difference there, and with Eze not playing well, and looking at what we have coming up, I think it's probably like I'd rather go Enzo than maybe go to Sar in Game Week 21 when their fixtures get better. They have a good run starting with Leicester, Palace for a while. We do. Rogers, I still just don't think's a pick. Don't think he's startable. Would never want to start him. And yet ESR just feels so punty, even though, if you're really not into Enzo, I think you could do a lot worse than rolling dice on ESR. He's got Southampton, Chelsea away, which isn't terrible, Bournemouth at home, Ipswich at home. So two of the promoted sides at home in the next 4 weeks for Fulham. So you could gamble on that. Certainly don't mind that. But if it's something for a more long term, and then they play West Ham, Leicester, so it does extend a little bit more. So, he might get benched for the Chelsea game, but other than that, he looks like he could, come in with some rogue differential points, and he is how much now? 5.5. Yeah, he's back to default price setting after basically blanking his life away since game week 6. He's had 2 returns. It's not great, but maybe now's the time to shine. He is kind of the flat track bully. Jota, Piss Hair Gordon, and Maddo is the next bracket. I think it's Gordon's really the only pick there. Maddo just not nailed. No matter how many points he gets, you never know if he's going to start, get ripped at half. Just have no confidence in him as an option. And then Jota just feels like after playing 30 midweek, he's just not ready to start. So I think you still have to kind of wait on Jota a little bit. He probably won't be good till at least January 1st, I would imagine. He's just going to be rotated a lot. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on that. Kev just pointing out Ward versus combo is 7.9. Absolutely diabolical. Voltaire, Areola plus Flappy. Is that a brain? I think he meant big brain move or pretty stupid. Yeah, I think it's pretty stupid. I think you're just straight up wasting money with Areola. I know he's only 4.2, but if you could save 0.3 on, a position on your team that you're literally never going to start, I think that's 0.3 worth trimming. It doesn't seem reasonable other than injury that Flappy Hansky will get dropped. He's just been really good basically every game since he came in. Look, we know what his issues are and his shortcomings, but Areola was just horrendous at the beginning of the season, and I don't think Lopetegui's in a position to be like, okay, like now I'm going to turn my eye to try and make Areola who we thought he was or who he could be at this stage of proceedings. They just need results so badly. So, again, I'm not being like joking about this. I genuinely think that Flappy and a non-player is the absolute best goalkeeper combo. Just pound for pound, money for value. I think that's a no-brainer. That's just where I'm at on goalkeeper.